sir. Can you and I do that thing we do when we tell that story? You know that story. This is what I call Dream Master. It's a little more, I guess kind of sad, but it's important. It's not sad, right? All right. I don't want to bring them down too much. It's uplifting? All right, thank you. Okay, so this one is inspired by a video game called Little Nemo, the Dream Master, which is inspired by a great series of books about Little Nemo in Slumberland. And so, Little Nemo was this kid that had, thank you, one person, who had this phenomenal imagination that could take him anywhere. This bed would just take off. So anyway, in this story, I'm gonna tell you basically the Mega Man origin story. And through this, but we're gonna need a little help from you. So I'm gonna say, hey, hey, and you're gonna say, all right. So it goes like this. I'm gonna be like, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right. Once upon a time, before beats and the rhymes, and before there was ever any random, there was a boy in the hood who always did good, so the bullies of the block couldn't stand him. And on Christmas and birthdays, he got a lot of presents, so many he didn't know what to play with. He had Transformers, He-Man, Ninja Turtles, Star Wars, but the G.I. Joes were his favorite. And he was so creative that if they didn't make the toy like he decided to create it, he put Storm Shadow's legs on Snake Eyes' body, then they popped, but then he duct taped it. He made spaceships while the big kids hung out on the block playing hide and seek and riding bikes. He used to try to get involved, but they told him get lost. That's when they started getting high at night. Then I heard he made a friend that was as nerdy as him. When he had about all he could withstand, he collected comics, cards, studied, knew the Star Wars script like the back of his hand. And in school he made A's and B's. Teachers complimented his amazing feats. And all the while he wondered, if I'm so amazing, geez, why does nobody want to play with me? He said, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right, man, why does nobody want to play with me? He said, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right, well, all right. To say this kid looked funny in school, that would be a colossal understatement. He had high water pants and Coke bottle frames and a mouthful of orthodontic braces. His first girlfriend was named Christina Perez. He took her everywhere. Now the boy is so cool. She dated him on a dare and left him standing there without a clue. Man, kids can be so cruel. But when people couldn't like the boy any less, his mama went and bought the kid an AES, because his mother felt this was the best way to keep him out of the street, although they were penniless. The child, she didn't want an empty nest. It's a healthier addiction than cigarettes. And so it began. How did he escape the scene? He sat in front of his screen and he chased his dreams. He went, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right. He went up, up, down, down, left, right, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right. Last verse, y'all. So fast forward a couple years, he gains a couple peers and sucks up game like a vacuum. Then he went off to college and searched for knowledge. Then develops the heart to make rap tunes. Now to stay true, when he dropped his debut, it did. It's got his little name up, and it was money in the bank. But then he drew a blank every time a new LP came up. And so he thought back to childhood and how he survived in such a wild hood. But then he realized they didn't hate him, and whatever didn't break him, well, that's what made him. So he decided to combine his love for games and rap, open his soul and let him in. He chopped up some 8-bit sounds, put it down, and now they call him McElroy. Girls that didn't care are now interested. But the best part of the story comes at the end. That part hasn't been written yet. They go, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right, hey, hey, all right, man, that hasn't been written yet. Come on, hey, hey, all right, hey. I knew that kid. And I met him today, I'd say, you're awesome, kid. So I write all my songs in the third person for that reason, so I can be like, that wasn't me. But always keep dreaming. Thank you. So, speaking of dreaming, man, 2020, when I was on the cruise, I was booked the cruise from hell. No, it actually was a great cruise. We just thought we were going to return to hell. That's kind of like. But the first thing I did, the first night of the day, they had me booked for a signing. They were like, all right, so we're going to have you do a signing. You're going to sit next to the McElroy family and Scalzi. And I'm like in the middle, and I'm like, wow, I've never seen so many people walk past me in my life. But it really like made me understand, like, I should never ask for a signing ever again. So, but I looked and I talked to the McElroys and they had a book, and I talked to Scalzi, he had a book, and I was like, you know what, I've been thinking about finishing this book. And Scalzi said, finish that fucking book. I don't even know if he remembers this. He said that to me, and I did. So the book is out, and it's called Dream Master, named after that song. And I believe there's some here wherever you buy things.